I felt like it was important to do this video because this is another situation where cops get involved in a unique situation that deals with children. And when I uploaded my video about 5 or 6 days ago from the recording of this video right here, it was gaining some pretty good traction, and that's why I put out videos. I put out videos so that they can be seen, so that the knowledge can be distributed to us, the commoners, the masses, so that we can put feet on the information. You know, knowledge is power, but that power is nothing unless we do something with it, and that's acting in wisdom. So knowledge or wisdom is the application of knowledge, and that is my hope for every single one of these videos. That's why it's a bummer that this video was taken down. I'm going to give you a glimpse into the back end of my channel right here. It got me a copyright strike from WMOV. That's the news station that actually handled this story right here. And the reason I want to launch this video again is because it's important for you to see what the Hazelwood, Missouri Police Department did to this father of 4 when he left his 4 children abandoned on the roadside with no protection. I thought the cops were there to protect and serve you. But instead, we see time after time in video after video where they do the exact opposite of their stated objective. So I want to show you this. It says, I got one copyright. Copyright owner asked us to take down your video because they believe it contains material that violates their copyright. Even though when I make things and when other content creators make things, they're very careful to ensure that they abide by fair use practices. That is, you take a snippet of a news show or a program or a broadcast, you bring it into your content and you substantially change it with your commentary. You know, people are constantly saying, man, why don't you just shut up and let the video run? Well, one of the reasons you don't shut up and let the video run is because of fair use. You have to substantially change it to make the content your own. You can't just copy somebody's stuff, throw it up on the channel, and then speak later. That's why there are interruptions. And that's why I think the commentary, whether you're talking about Audit the Audit or Lackluster or James Freeman, that content is very valuable and very important because they lend a perspective that otherwise wouldn't have been lent, and maybe people might not have considered it unless they interrupted with their commentary. So I have a copyright strike on this. And because of this copyright strike, my channel is, if 2 more copyright strikes and my channel is gone. So here's the video right here. I'm not going to play it because a strike was added to it. And I've got an option to contact the claimant or submit a counter notification. I already did contact the claimant, hoping that they're going to do the right thing. But if they don't respond within a couple of days, I'm going to submit a counter notification. But I do want to get this out. The title of this was, and this is from KMOV4, and the journalist that did this was Alex Zotos. It says, police investigation underway after children left behind following an arrest at a traffic stop in Hazelwood. This is Missouri. This is basically the heart of America. You would think if any state would have its act together, it would be Missouri or Oklahoma or Texas, you know, specifically Oklahoma or Missouri, where they actually have laws like constitutional carry, where you don't need a license, a permit, registration for a firearm. But this traffic stop wasn't initiated because they were pursuing a guy with an active warrant who had committed some heinous crime like a bank robbery or shot up a school or anything like that. His crime was he had an expired license plate and they had a warrant on him for not paying his insurance in 2018. The guy's name is Joseph Hibbler. So it states the Hazelwood Police Chief James Hudanik says, and we're going to investigate ourselves about this traffic stop, and we'll get back with you and we'll let you know if we think we did anything wrong. Here's a snapshot of this right here. But here's Hibbler up against the car telling the cops, trying to reason with the cops and say, hey man, you can't take me away. You can't arrest me right now. I got my 4 kids in the car and I've got no recourse. The cops didn't care. They're not sympathetic to this guy's plight. They literally act like they're agents of the insurance corporation saying, man, you've got an outstanding warrant. We need to bring you before a judge so you can pay our corporation. They have no regard for human life. They have no decency that would steer them along the path of righteousness and doing what is right. And it's infuriating. And people got to know this. If you're traveling through these areas, if they will stop Joseph Hibbler for some expired insurance thing from back in 2008, they'll dig something up on you, and they don't care if your kid's in the car. They don't care if you have multiple kids in the car, and they don't care if when they take you away, they leave your kids to fend for themselves. And how old were these kids? Ages 14, 13, 11, and a 1-year-old. Left them sitting in the car on the roadside. You know, we have an epidemic in this country, just like a lot of countries have an epidemic of child abduction, of child trafficking. And these cops are so insensitive to what's actually going on in the world that they're going to do this. It happened around 11:30 p.m. near Lindbergh and McDonald. Joseph Hibbler was pulled over for an expired license on his way home from a funeral. How about, talk about kicking a guy when he's down. I don't know why it would be 11 p.m. coming home from a funeral. Maybe he had a long distance to drive and he was going from state to state and he just had to get home or whatever. But he's coming home from a funeral. He's already depressed about that. He's got his kids in the car. Now he gets pulled over by the cops because he's got an expired registration. I doubt that the guy was driving in a corporate capacity. What do you think? I doubt that he was engaged in commerce. Oh, that's not part of your conspiracy theories. Engaged in commerce. You're talking about driving for the traveling. You're so just we're not going to listen to you anymore. Hey, look it up, man. I don't write the laws. I don't write the rules, regulations, and ordinances. They're all there, but they're conveniently forgotten about them when a corporate entity hires a corporate agent to come up to the side of your car to harass and collect from you. Hibbler says the officer told him that he had an open warrant. The warrant stemmed from a citation of a 2018 over what? None other than vehicle insurance. Oh my gosh, this must be a heinous criminal. We got to take this guy off the street. Thank God the people of Missouri are safer knowing that Joseph Hibbler, you insurance fraudster, are off the street. He described what was going on through his mind when the officer told him to get out of the car and handcuff him. He said, my children are in their car. There's no way they're going to take me away from my children. And that's the thought of a regular human being who possesses critical thinking skills. And I'm talking about Joseph Hibbler. When you get pulled over by a cop, you might as well be getting pulled over by an alien from another planet because they don't go by your moral code. They're operating on a completely different plane than you. And that plane is, I got to follow orders. I got to be the conformist I shouldn't be instead of the moralist I should be. I'm going to do what I'm told regardless of what is right. Hey, the laws are the laws, and the law states we got to put the torture cuffs on you, throw you in the back of our car, kidnap you, and put you into an RAPE cage. Who cares about your children? I'm just going to do my duty. I'm going to do my job. Hey, I'm just following orders. I didn't write the laws. I just enforce them. That's the problem with the world. We got enforcers. We've got law enforcers, policy enforcers. We don't have peacekeepers. A bystander captured the traffic stop on camera. Thank God. And that's what I said in the first video. That's why even if it doesn't pertain to you, you want to get out your video camera. Because whenever it does happen to you, you want somebody else to pull over and get out their video camera so you can have some kind of evidence of how you were treated by the law enforcement, policy enforcement, state agents. Otherwise, their body cams and dash cameras can mysteriously be disappeared, held up in court, edited, redacted. By the time you get it, it doesn't look anything like what actually happened, and they can paint you in a pretty bad light. Hibbler is heard stating, it isn't even serious as police hold him against the squad car and moments later tase him. I got to put the hurt on him. Got to put the hurt on the, oh, you're a father? Well, let's do this in front of your kids. Remember Johnny Wheatcroft? How many times was he tased in the nether regions in front of his kids? Meanwhile, the 4 kids, ages 14, 13, 11, and 1-year-old sit in the car. The video shows police drive Hibbler away and then check on the kids, asking if any of them had a driver's license. Then the officers leave the scene. Hey, any of you kids, the oldest being 14, any of you guys got a driver's license? If it's true that they asked a 14-year-old, I mean, granted, there might be some 14-year-olds out there that look like 18-year-olds, but no common sense. Zero. Out the door. Never had it. Probably never had it. So it says the video from the bystander shows the car on the side of the road with the children inside. Anything could have happened to those kids. It didn't, but it could have. Somebody's brake line blows out, or tire blows, or tie rod, or they're falling asleep at the wheel, or somebody's texting and not paying attention and rear-ending that car and seriously hurting or maybe even killing some or all the kids. Or somebody going, hey, a car full of kids. Hey, the industry has a great demand for youngsters. Let's go after them. And even that, you know why they don't care? It is because of qualified immunity. It is. Why did they initially pull it over? Because they believe, under Terry v. Ohio and Pennsylvania versus Mims, that they have the right to do that. You weren't weaving on the side of the road, but we saw that your license plate was expired and you weren't paying the registration to the state, to the king. You didn't pay the king, so we're his loyal subjects. We're going to pull you over and give you a good harassing and even take you down. Who cares about your kids? So, there's more to the article. I don't know if I should read all of it because of how tenuous the thing is with Cam OV4. But I wanted to share that with you because, you think you're safe. You think one more thing. You think there's all these good cops out there. There wasn't one. 3 or 4 cops were on the scene. Not one cop stood up to go, hey, wait a second. Wait, what are we taking him down for? Failure to have insurance in 2018 and possibly, why don't we just write him a ticket? We shouldn't be doing that, but why don't we just write him a ticket and leave the father with his kids? Wouldn't you as a father want that, Mr. Police Officer? Mr. Fellow Police Officer? Not one good cop here because nobody stood up to be the voice of reason, to apply critical thinking and say, hey, this isn't right. To sprinkle in the ingredient of morality. Hey, do you think our higher ups would condemn us for leaving this father in his car, give him a citation and tell him, hey, you got a court date, but we're going to leave you with your kids? You think anybody would condemn you for that? And if they would, hey, make sure we got it on our body cams and we log that and we put that up on our channels or however that would work so that we can, you would curry the favor of the general public if you did that as a cop and you got fired for it. If you actually showed common decency and you took this father and you said, hey, we're just going to give you a citation. We're not taking you away for this. This is ridiculous. You didn't rob a bank. You're not a wanted, on the 10 most wanted list. We're going to leave you with your kids. Just take care of this stuff later. You think anybody in their right mind would go against that cop? Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comment section below. I thought this was important enough to redo it. So I redid it without any kind of possibility of copyright infringement. Leave your thoughts about this. What do you think should be done to the cops who did this to Joseph Hibbler? Price of freedom is eternal vigilance, and indifference to this notion is the means by which the people have and will secure their own oppressions. Freedom is dangerous. The only thing more dangerous is not having it. I will see you guys in the next video.